Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I had a decision to take this rear gas tank off because one, it's rusted out, and two, the pump doesn't work, so I don't use it. I can always get a new tank later on, and that the tank selector switch is deleted too, because for some reason the wiring was all messed up on that, and I've only been using the front tank for right now, so I really don't need this back one right now. I mean, it's not bad in some spots, but it's pretty rusted. And some of the panels on the sides, it's pretty rusty on it. The top side's worse. I don't understand why. But yeah, we're gonna try to get rid of this. Maybe eventually we'll put a newer one back here and get it to work. But yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and start on that. I have, let's see, the 9/16 long deep socket, 9/16 wrench. I'll need a breaker bar for some of those bolts. Get some PB blaster. I might end up needing the 8mm to take out the bolts in this, and I'm gonna have to probably drill that out because I can't find the key for it, so that will be fun. Yeah, let me go ahead and get started on this. Alright, once you get that sucker off, it goes to your spare tire. I didn't have a spare tire here. That was a pain in the ass because it's all rusted. These bolts are pretty tight. I already put some BB blaster on them. Yeah, they're pretty tight. Might be the wrong way. Here we go. So yeah, plus they have a bolt, a nut on the other side of it. Or no, this side has the nut, the other side's a bolt. Ow. Alright. Looks like that one's coming. Alright, come off. Yeah, that one's coming down. I just need to get that one down. I already got the electrical one done. Yeah, all the electrical's really bad anyway. You see, there ain't nothing left of it. Alright, let me get these straps in, and then I'll get back to recording again. I'll probably have a jack underneath of it to hold it up. Alright. Alright, well I got two done now. Before I take the last two off, I wanted to try to get a little clamp right there and the other piece attached away, so make it easier to come out. And I think this one is a 5.5. Ooh, focus. Yeah, 5.5. And they have 3 little bolts, and if you can see them in there, you got one there, one over there, one there, and there's another one right there. So I'll try to get these out. Small little buggers. Yeah, it just did a beauty thing. Come on, focus. Put that up here. Grab the other one. Here it is. Second one, and the third one that is over here. Should be right there. All right. There's the other one. Alright, now let me switch my end over. I need to put, I believe it's an 8mm for the little straps that goes around the rubber hose. Shoot. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. There we go. Let's see if we can get up here. Let's see. Where is it at? You can do that. There it is. Yep. There you self-situated. Here it is. There we go. Now that's loose. Now since that's loose, let me go over here and get the last two straps. And everything's unhooked for the electrical. I think I still got the fuel lines to disconnect. But I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, side note here. So the rest of these are 9/16 with a 9/16 head and the nut on these three. For some reason, this one right here, I don't know if it's for every one of them, but it's a 15 on the nut on the bottom, and it's a 13 on the top. So it's a little bit odd. I don't know if that came factory or not, but yeah. Alright, on my last one here, decided to put a jack, piece of concrete block to hold this up so I can get this last bolt back there. It's kind of being a pain in the ass. Everything's so rusty and stuff, it won't come out. So I have to get a extension and use the bar from the jack to get extra level on it. Let me see if I can get his last strap out. Alright, well, all the straps are off now. Here's one. And the other one's over there. Now I'm just gonna let it down. Slowly. Alright, I'm gonna let this thing down slowly now. Or try to. Let me see if I can turn it. Ooh, okay. Oh, there it is. Alright. It's coming down. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna have to shimmy it around. With stuff coming out. Alright. I guess try to go over here and get that tube to slide out. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna slide out. Might be going down sideways. Well, I keep putting it down. Ouch! Alright. Yep, it's coming down sideways. Yeah, let me see if I can go grab a pick and dig around that, see if I can get that disconnected. And there she is. Finally got her. Pretty rusty, at least on the sides. And I know the bracket was broke on this one too. That was gone. That was gone. Alright. Now I got a big old hole up here. Alright, well. That'll be, I guess, it for now. Until I do something else. Probably clean this area up a little bit. Take care of the electrical connector over there. Maybe try to fix it. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. Alright, and there's the tank. Still pretty rusty on the sides. Don't know how the inside looks, but haven't used it in a long time, so it's got probably really stale gas in it. All the fittings are still there, but they're very rusted and stuff. Electrical connector doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I'll clean these straps up and stuff like that and put them away in the building until I decide to use them again. I had to drill the cap out because I couldn't find the key for that. I'll find another cap later on. I'll continue using the front tank for now. There's nothing wrong with it. It wasn't as bad as the rear one. Yeah, other than that, I'll continue to do some more projects with it. I'd like to get some more feedback on what y'all think I should do with it. Yeah, like, comment, please subscribe to my channel. It would help me grow. I appreciate it. And y'all have a fantastic day.